So subhanAllah, guys, obviously I'm in my car, but today something happened which really stuck out. SubhanAllah, it was about a brother from Palestine who was titled by the name Haji. And if you guys know that the title Haji is given to a person who performs Hajj. MashaAllah, having that title is such a big thing and such a great thing to have, subhanAllah, because not a lot of people get to have that. Knowing that, he, subhanAllah, was, I think so, at work, because it looked like, that's what it looked like in the video. He was at work or something like that. SubhanAllah, bro, he was reciting the Quran at work. And then while reciting the Quran, he died. He passed away. And there's such a big lesson to it, knowing that there's a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ that you will die the way you lived, right? Follow a bad deed with a good deed. For verily the good deed removes the bad deed. Knowing all these things. And knowing also that in life, you know, he was probably at work. You know, Allahu Alam, sometimes you go through ups and downs in life. And sometimes when you're going through downs, you're like, hey man, why should I take out the time to even remember Allah? I'm going through down times, man. If Allah loved me really, I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through. But knowing that, he still sat and read the Quran. Whatever, he may be having a good day or a bad day, imagine. But just still the ups and downs, still being consistent with his ibadah, being consistent with his worship. And that's a very good lesson, because sometimes when we have down days, we will just cut things short. Today, for a second, this, nah, I'll do that later. I'm going through problems. But you have to understand, remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We should remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the good and the bad. It doesn't really matter. A mu'min always remembers Allah, and whatever state he says, alhamdulillah. And look, bro, imagine if he was going through some down times in life. He was able to open the Quran, Allah gave him tawfiq, and he died at that state. So sometimes, bro, we overlook the little actions we do, but sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may accept it and He may raise you in ranks. So I just pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah gives him Jannatul Firdaus, forgives him for all of his shortcomings. And it's such an inspiration, man. That's such an inspiration. When you see these things, they really hit you in your heart. Because yes, death is a reality. But we should always pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gives us death in a manner which He's pleased with. Because how many people we know that have gone doing bad stuff? Right? Forget even the non-Muslims, even the Muslims. Because I'm here in Canada, we see young brothers, you know, passing out in shisha cafes and clubs, and they're Muslim, or Umar, beautiful names. We always have to make dua to Allah to keep us on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, you know. And yeah, man, you know, I'm really, like, you know, shocked still by seeing that, subhanAllah, like the way he passed away. And a lot of people said, subhanAllah, the Quran was still in his laps, you know, he didn't let the Quran fall. But, you know, this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, accepting from him, you know, that action.